Welcome everybody to the Botch Squad podcast. I am your host Jinder94, here to give you my predictions for WWE Fast Lane 2016, the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania 32. Now, I'm particularly excited for this show, and it's probably biased, but I'm actually going to be at WWE Fast Lane. Yes, I will be there. It's here in my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, and I will be at Quicken Loans Arena to watch it live. Now, let's get into these predictions. So, the first match, United States Championship, Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio. Now, I don't know how many matches these two have had over the past 2 months, but I know it's too damn many, and I'm tired of seeing them wrestle. But I believe they're going to put on another good match, as they have before. They've put on good matches. I believe Kalisto is going to win this match, and I believe these two will be done. I don't see the reason in putting the title back on Del Rio just to have them feud again and have another match at WrestleMania. That wouldn't be good. So I believe Kalisto is going to win and finally be done with Del Rio. Next match we have is Kane, Ryback, and Big Show versus the Wyatt family. Now, it seemed like they just threw this match together, to be honest with you. Yeah, they've been attacking Kane, Ryback, and Big Show over the past couple of weeks, but I mean, come on now. Does anybody really want to see this match? I know I don't. I could care less about this match, but I believe the Wyatt family are going to win. Why would they lose to Kane, Ryback, and Big Show? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They're not going to lose to those guys. It's going to be a pretty boring match, probably. Because I don't even think Bray Wyatt's going to be in it. I think it's just going to be Strowman, Harper, and Rowan. Yeah, that's his name. Kind of forgot who they are for a minute. But yeah, so I believe that the Wyatt family are going to take this match, and it's not going to be that interesting. Next match is going to be Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks versus Team Bad, which is Naomi and Tamina. Okay, I guess you can just put this match in here to end the feud, get Sasha away from Team Bad. I think her and Becky are gonna win this match, but I believe she's gonna probably turn on Becky at the end of it, and just so she can go after Charlotte herself. I believe she'll pick up the pin too. That'd be smart. If they're gonna do Sasha Banks versus Charlotte at WrestleMania, you need to have Sasha Banks pick up the pin here. Makes her look stronger. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty decent match. Tamina doesn't look like is moving that great. She has a knee brace on, so it'll probably be up to Naomi to carry their part of the match. But yeah, I believe Becky Lynch and Sasha are going to win. Then Sasha turns on Becky Lynch at the end of the match, and whatever. Yeah. Intercontinental Championship match, an impromptu Intercontinental Championship match. Kevin Owens, the champion, versus Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens just won the Intercontinental Championship on Raw, so I really don't see Dolph Ziggler beating him, other than the fact that they're in Cleveland. And that's Dolph Ziggler's hometown, quotation marks. He went to college at Kent State University, which isn't far from Cleveland, so that would be the only reason they would have him to win, but I don't see him actually just winning because he's from Cleveland. I think it's going to be a good match, though. They've been putting on good matches on Raw, so, I guess that was the reason Ziggler got the title match, is because, he's been beating him. And then, Kevin Owens picked up the victory in the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 5-Way match. So, it was like, hey, I got some wins over you, so I want a title match. I think it'll be a good match, but I think Kevin Owens is going to win. Because why would you give him the title just to take it right back off of him a couple days later? He's not Kalisto. I'm sorry. The next match, a match I'm particularly excited for, because I've never seen either of these two wrestle live, is AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. Two of my favorites for years. I love Chris Jericho. He's definitely a WWE Hall of Famer. First ballot. First time he's eligible, he's going in. His charisma, his in-ring work, it's just, great. I love Jericho. One of my favorites of all time. And then AJ Styles. one of the hottest indie wrestlers to ever come to WWE. Like, I watched AJ in TNA. I watched him win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship for the first time. I followed AJ in TNA. Kind of fell off after he left there, but yeah, I've been a fan of AJ Styles for some years now, and this is going to be a good match, I believe. As for who I think is going to win, I think AJ is going to win. They both have one win over each other, and I think AJ is going to, go over in this feud because that's what Jericho does. He puts the younger... I mean, even though AJ isn't that young, but he's going to put over the talent that needs to be put over. Let's put it like that. So, I think it's going to be another great match. Yeah, AJ is going to go over in this match. Oh, gosh. I really don't care about this match. WWE Divas Championship match. Charlotte, the champion, with Ric Flair versus Brie Bella. Brie picked up a win on Raw. I think it was 2 weeks ago. On Charlotte. And now she's facing her at Fast Lane for the Divas Championship. I could care less about this match. What is Brie Bella going to do? Kick her in the chest 1,000 times? Like, people talk about Cena, but Brie has no moveset. What's she going to do? Yes chant and kick to the chest her way to a title? No. As much as people hate Nikki Bella at least have some type of moveset. Brie Bella, I don't even know why this match is happening, man. I don't. I would rather Ric Flair elbow his jacket, his blazer for half an hour than to see this match. But of course Charlotte's going to win. Brie Bella's rumored to leave the company soon, so they're not going to put the title on her. They're just playing off the Daniel Bryan sympathy, to be honest. I think that's what it is. So Charlotte's going to win this match easily. So now the main event will be the number one contenders match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and a spot in the main event of WrestleMania between the Beast Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose. Oh my goodness. This match right here has potential to be a match of the year candidate, in my opinion. Now, I know everybody's not that high on Roman Reigns, but Brock Lesnar, it's Brock. And then you have Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has been going after Brock Lesnar for weeks now. 4 weeks. He has been going after him. He is not afraid. He will not back down. It doesn't matter how many times he gets suplexed or F5. He's going to go back to Brock Lesnar. He's not afraid of him. It doesn't matter how many times he knocks him down. He's going to get right back up. Now, as for who's going to win this match, I think this match could go, realistically, 2 ways. Yeah, realistically, I can see this match going 2 ways. I can see either Roman Reigns winning, which I'm 95% sure he's going to win this match, and then face Triple H at WrestleMania. Or I see a 4% chance Dean Ambrose wins, and then a 1% chance Brock wins. But more or less, the 5% goes to Dean. They could swerve us and, have Dean Ambrose win and go face Triple H. But I don't think they would have him beat Triple H. I think the only person they would have beat Triple H is Roman Reigns. Maybe Brock if he win, but they're not going to put Brock there. So I believe it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania. And that's not the main event you want to push. I swear you will get way more hype for the pay-per-view. People will be way more excited about the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, if you put Dean Ambrose there. That's all you got to do. You ain't even got to have Dean Ambrose win. You could build more heat with Triple H, whatever. But don't put Roman Reigns there. If you thought it was bad last year, there's no Money in the Bank. Who's going to save it? Nobody can save the match. Roman Reigns will pin Triple H cleanly at WrestleMania in the main event and will get booed out of the building. It will be terrible. That would be the worst thing you could do. There's no Seth Rollins this year. There's no Money in the Bank winner to come out and save it. No, nope, that ain't happening. If Roman Reigns faces Triple H at WrestleMania, he's gonna beat him, and it's gonna be ugly. The backlash for that will be terrible. They've built Roman Reigns all wrong, and they haven't made him a believable champion. The only time, the one little glimpse of him being believable was at Survivor Series when he kicked Triple H's ass after he got screwed. That was the one time Roman looked believable. The one time the crowd was behind him. Other than that, they're not behind him. He gets booed. I think people would prefer John Cena over Roman Reigns at this point in time. For real, to be honest. So I don't know. I don't want to see Roman Reigns win this match. I don't. But overall, I hope it's a great pay-per-view. I'm going to be there live, so it's even better when you're there. I've been to a couple Raws, and, it's better than watching it on television, I can tell you that. The atmosphere, the energy, the chants, you get to be a part of the crowd. It's going to be amazing. I hope so. I really hope so. WWE has been putting on some good pay-per-views, so I'm confident about it. So I'm going to try to get some footage there if I can off my cell phone. If not, well, I'm going to be taking pictures anyway, so maybe I'll do a little slideshow of it. But yeah, I'm excited for the pay-per-view for the sheer fact that I'm going to be there and I get to see some people I've never seen wrestle before, like Brock, Chris Jericho, AJ Styles. I've never seen those guys wrestle, so now's my chance. Dean Ambrose, I've seen him on Raw before. Yeah, so hopefully this show was great. These are my predictions. Give me your thoughts down in the comments. Who do you think was going to win these matches? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Anything like that. You can follow me on Twitter at GeneTheMan94, and you can follow the podcast on Twitter at BotchSquadPod. The links for those will be in the description. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. If you want to see more wrestling content, I'll be making more videos. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.